By contrast, in Gold Coast, the previous tournament, and in Spain side, James Lightfoot-Brown new this season, debut last week, and for England and Spain against each other, what'll happen? Referee Anthony Moyes from Australia, 31-year-old from Sydney, a teaching primary school teacher with computer skills. England, the charge up by Rodwell, went forward, just couldn't quite tip it back. There's a little breeze behind England in this half. Beautiful conditions, good crowd early in the tournament of this finals day. Remember, of course, it's all knockout from now.
Crouch.
And
touch.
These two sides
set.
Desperate to at least perhaps get to the bowl final. Feijoo wrapped up.
Onside.
A very impressive side who've come through as one of these core teams, set back by Javier Canosa initially. And very well taken there by Ignacio Martin into the hands of Paco Lavino. Very sharp, not big and strong, but like little terriers they are. But it's a turnover ball by England and the penalty anyway. Someone using the hand, I think. Quickly taken is James Lightfoot-Brown there. Well, he's held it up for the moment. Youngster, just 19, who comes from Exeter. Played for England under 18. Interesting little fact really about him, that he was a ball boy in Hong Kong when England won there in the tournament 3 years ago. And here he is now in the England side. Nice little tale. James Rodwell, been in such an influence in England's sevens over the last few years. This is Dan Norton, he too. Tremendous pace, beautiful style as a runner. Oh, he's not got controlled it, but he was obstructed. It's a penalty try. Penalty try. Won't go to his name, but it'll go to England. And there could be a yellow card as well. Well, yeah.
Wait, please. Desperate
defence, really, wasn't it, Robbie?
Yeah, and the conversions, I don't think there's any doubts about the penalty try this time around. This will be the third so far here in Port Elizabeth. And the yellow card going to Martin Heredia.
So down to 6 players, and a key figure, Ignacio Martin, who's off the pitch for 2 minutes. That will help England, no doubt. Restart by Marcus Watson. Good weight on it, put pressure, but still in the hands of Spain. And this is Pablo Feijoo. 11 years ago he played in his first sevens tournament as a teenager for Spain.
Play on.
And of course they now are taking the game so much more seriously that they're a core team for the first time. Carlos Blanco.
5.
Held by Rodwell. Little break from Martin Heredia. This is Feijoo, the captain. Now Pedro Martin, top try scorer. He's been absolutely terrific so far this season. Oh, and there is another one for him. That's his 13th try this season, his third in this tournament. And with 6 men on the field, somehow they've broken through England's defence.
It's all about possession and just playing it at a pace that perhaps England would have been surprised about with 6 players on the field. Pedro Martin, a bit of individual brilliance.
Well, he's one of the smallest players I've seen in the sevens, just 10 stone 7. Comes from Valladolid in the Costa del Sol. And a tidy player, and that little acceleration, very quick acceleration. So 7-all with the conversion good, and Spain scoring with 1 man in the sin box. Goes just over the 10-metre line. Tom Powell setting it back via Dan Norton. That's Ollie Phillips. Good to see him back. Lightfoot-Brown. And here the pace of Marcus Watson to Rodwell. Pops it back. Watson again. Ollie Phillips. There's a fine vision player of sevens. This is Dan Norton. Sets up the out pass, but it goes wide from Tom Powell.
Well, it's better play from England, utilising Rodwell up that right flank.
8 blue,
He's a
step.
big, strong ball carrier. Takes a number of players to bring him down.
You step. Red, come in.
Rob Vickerman at the front there, the new captain this season. So much experience here. He first played in 2005. Was a good player with Leeds and Newcastle Falcons, but wanted to become a specialist in sevens, which he is. This is Heredia again. Seven men back on the field now for Spain. Marcus Watson. Oh, lovely run. Marcus Watson there. I think he's certainly upped his game this season. Just 21-year-old, product of St George's Weybridge. England retake the lead with a 7-point lead.
And just pure pace to get on the outside of the first fin and the inside of the other. Good pace here from Marcus Watson.
Scored 5 tries last week in Dubai. I think he's added some pace for sure. Took a lovely line on that try. Half a minute to go of this first half. 14-7, England ahead. Into the hands now of Lightfoot Brown. Again, Marcus Watson. Fed back by Tom Powell. Floated through by Ollie Phillips. Unkind bounce, but it's there for Dan Norton. Nailed. But the support is quick.
Let go, 5!
But it's back in the hands of Pablo Feijoo, into the hands of Pedro Martin. Knock on. So that will bring the half-time. Moment. This is pretty open as well as Spain come back there. Good work from Ignacio Martin, the one who was on the bench just now. Pablo Feijoo, clever little foot. Will it be into? It is touching goal.
Captain,
my goodness, neat little push through there. Didn't quite come off.
No, not yet.
Dan Norton.
Oh. Time off. Okay.
One player's gone off on Spain, Javier Canosa.
Who's number 11?
England also have brought on Dan Bibby here. He's been playing the fly half position.
We're right to go now.
Again, someone with so little experience. This is only his fourth tournament. A guy who's a student at Cardiff Metropolitan University, 21-year-old. Full 6 minutes to go, so anything could happen. Ignacio Martin. Well, he's got the wrong person to chase him back, hasn't he? Dan Norton.
Same call, Captain.
You've got to select your racehorse. This is not the one to go up against.
Thank you.
So it's going to be a scrummage. Way back. There's a knock on
anyway.
Okay,
6 red. Here's the mark.
Changes, of course, can come on at any time. And Spain bring on Yaike Carter.
Crouch.
From Valladolid.
Set.
Made his debut in Australia, start of this season.
Both of you touch on my call, please.
But I think we've seen already this season that they are a challenging side.
Touch.
They've given quite a run to people like Fiji and Kenya. Beaten Scotland and Russia. Close with Wales yesterday, and Kenya and Argentina. But we're on the wrong side on those 3 games. 5 minutes to play. England's sitting back at the moment in their own 22.
Open the
pool
gap.
yesterday and opened up with playing against Fiji. Then it was New Zealand. Finally got a win against Scotland, but it didn't get them into the cup quarter-final where they wanted to be. This is Dan Bibby to Dan Norton. Beautiful running style, smooth, athletic. Coming in on the
Ball
side.
down 7.
It's an England penalty here.
Side.
Well, the cheers you can hear is the Springboks 7 just going to the dressing room. I think they're next up. And they'll be playing against the USA, who are in their first cup quarter-final for 2 seasons. And the boo is New Zealand coming out to warm up for their game in 2 games' time. Nothing to do with the teams on the field at the moment. Rodwell playing scrum half to Dan Bibby to Norton. Oh dear, went back just actually. But they're pretty terrier-like, aren't they? The Spain defence good.
No, they're almost hassling. But there he put the effort in around the field.
Time off. Number 7.
More
blue.
changes. John Brake comes on for England. And Matthias Tudela comes on. Well, all credit to Spain,
Time on.
because these guys, well, 6 of this squad were playing in the autumn in the 15 side for their national team. So they switch from one to the other, and it's quite a difficult change to make. Specialist of 7s is not the same as 15s by any means. Knocked forward by Tudela in the line-out. England have the ball. Dan Bibby, Marcus Watson again. Certainly looking a much smoother, faster
Forward.
gas man, but the ball went forward and he's gone down a bit. I'm not sure whether he tripped himself.
Yeah, both him and Dan Norton, you've mentioned already, very athletic individuals.
Number
And
4.
certainly pace makes a massive difference in 7s. And you
4.
spoke about the difference in 15s and 7s.
Who's captain?
It's a considerable difference, particularly the fitness that you need for both. So it could be difficult for the Spanish side to be going between one and the other.
Well, look at that ball given away. Spain 10,
Crouch.
England 6, and
Touch.
possession is all about
Set.
7s.
Same tunnel.
Scrum again.
Same tunnel. Red scrum. Will do.
Marcus Poggi has come on as replacement.
Crouch. Touch.
He lives on the coast
Set.
near Alicante.
Bring it around.
England dropping the scrum. Dan Norton covering here, but it's a nasty bounce. But knocked on, I think, or was it not? Maybe. Spain have it. No decision. Good floated ball wide to Glenn Lewis Rolls. This is Tudela. Only one conversion try. Of course, if Spain level it up at 14-14, then there will be extra time.
No.
Has to be a decision in this knockout rounds of the finals day. And of course it would be sudden death, the first try, if there's extra time played.
Number 8.
First try, or first score
Number
of any
8,
sort.
please. Here's the mark.
A good defence from England. All of 6 players in the space of 10 metres for Spain, so very easy to defend.
Well, coming on for England is
Crouch.
the new man, Oli Marchand, who in fact is an Iberian ancestry, really. He's a Portuguese family behind. And he's another who actually used to watch England playing in Dubai with the dream of getting into the squad, and here he is. Oh, and a wicked bounce against Dan Norton. Spain gather it,
Tackled. Held on.
but held too long,
Was tackled, held on.
says Anthony Moyes. And England now can just put it into touch, and relief for them that they've just edged it out over Spain, given a very close call, but 14 points to 7.